Hello everyone and welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Rido Labisi, and if you're here for the first time, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. So today we're going to be having a tutorial on how to get your Coursera certificate for free without paying a dime. So what that means is that Coursera usually gives financial aid. So what this financial aid does for you is that you are allowed to take those courses that you're interested in. It gives you access to the courses that you're interested in. Although it is important to know that not all courses have financial aid, but most of the courses on Coursera have financial aid. So now I'm going to go to the laptop and show you how you can apply for this financial aid on Coursera. Hello everyone once again. So the first thing you need to do is to log on to your Coursera profile. So as you can see, I am logged onto my profile. You can see Rido Labisi right here. So for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to be taking Bachelor of Science in Marketing. So now I've clicked on the course. So as I mentioned earlier on, right, not all courses have access to financial aid. So you can see this BSc Marketing in the University of London does not have financial aid. So now let's navigate back. So now we returned to the home page so we can check for another course that has financial aid. Let's go for Account Management and Salesforce Design. Alright, so we can see that it is specified here that this course has financial aid available. It's important for you to note that you do not start your free trial if you want to apply for financial aid. You can see here, enroll for free. So if you want to apply for financial aid, do not start the free trial, because the moment you start the free trial, you're already saying that you have money to pay for the course once the free trial is over. That's what you're implying by starting the free trial. So now you can see financial aid available. That's what we're going to click on. So it's showing applications take at least 15 days to get reviewed. So the moment you submit your financial aid application on Coursera, it takes 15 days for them to get back to you whether your application was approved or rejected. Click on continue to the application. Then it takes us to the financial aid interface. So as you can see that we ask every applicant to share accurate information of their application. Then they also commit to finishing their Coursera courses. So it is also important for you to complete these courses. Imagine someone giving you a scholarship, because that is what it is, and then you do not complete that course. That means they are wasting their resources on you when they can give it to someone else who is going to stay committed to completing the course. So now we'll have to check these boxes. Then you're also supposed to type that you agree to the terms below. So I'm just going to copy this and paste it. Alright, so now they've brought us to the interface of the financial aid. So the first thing they want to know is your background information, your educational background. Click on it. There's a drop down it brings. So for me, it's a college degree. That's your bachelor's degree. I selected that. So now they're asking for your annual income. That's for them to determine if you actually need the financial aid or not in US dollars. So now you have to calculate the amount you are earning in a year, then you convert it to US dollars. So you say if you're a corper or if you're a student, you just calculate your allowance and convert it to USD and you put the amount here. Then they're asking for your employment status. So if you're a student, you can just indicate that. I'm not sure why it's not clicking. So if you're a student, you can see there is an option. If you're unemployed, there's an option. If you're working part-time or full-time, you can select that. So let's assume that I'm a student. I'm clicking the student option. Then they're asking how much can you afford to pay. Obviously, I cannot afford to pay anything. That's why I'm applying for the financial aid, right? So I'm going to put $0 US. Then now, this is like the most crucial part of your financial aid application. They're asking that why are you applying for a financial aid? So here you just have to tell your story really, and just make sure you're as honest as possible. So the first thing you want to talk about is why can't you afford to pay for the course? So you just tell your story. Maybe you're a student, you're not working, so there's no way you can pay for the financial aid, or maybe you're actually working but you're not earning enough for you to pay for this course as well as pay for your essential needs. Or maybe because of the exchange rate as well. You could mention that. You could just mention any factors that you think is your reason for not being able to afford it. Just be as honest as possible. I've applied for financial aid twice now, and each time I was given the financial aid. So here, just make a story on why you think you need the financial aid and why you can't afford it. So the next question here is, how will taking this course help you achieve your career goals? Now, the course that you will select has to be something that is relevant to you. Here, you just have to explain how the course will actually help you to achieve your career goals. Say, for example, I'm taking a course in people analytics because I work in HR, right? So now I'm going to explain that, okay, people analytics is a course that will help me develop certain skills and competencies that is relevant for my career. It will help me to probably increase my pay grade after taking the course, because I'm going to be having extra skills that I can bring to the table, that I can bring to my team. Enumerate and just explain how the course would help you develop those skills that would put you in a better position in your career. Just explain those things. The last question here is, would you consider using a low interest loan to pay for your course? So obviously I'm going to pick no, because I'm selecting no because if I could afford to take a loan, then I would not be applying for financial aid, right? So you click no. Then I'm asking you that if you answered no, you should explain why you answered no. Then you should specify that number one, you're from a low income country, Nigeria, right? Then number two, you can also talk about the exchange rates, that you cannot afford to pay for the course because of the disparity in the exchange rates. Then number three, you could also say that you have other commitments. Maybe you're paying for a particular organization that you volunteer with, or you maybe just mention things that tangible and significant things that you spend your money on and why you cannot afford to pay or take out a loan for the course. Then at the end of this, you just click on "You are not a robot," and then they ask you to submit your application. So after submitting this application, you are going to get a mail. So they are going to send you a mail to say that, okay, your financial aid application was received. Then after 15 days, they are going to send you a mail to confirm that your application aid was either approved or rejected. So in a case whereby your financial aid application is rejected, they are going to specify and tell you why your application was rejected. Then you can reapply and make corrections to what they have pointed out. Then after that, your application can also be approved. And that's just how to go about getting financial aid on Coursera. I hope you've learned one or two things from this video. If you enjoyed the video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.